Hello, okay, so you must be ready for the next part of our Turkish Get-Up tutorial. You've gone through part one where we look at phase one, phase two. Now we're going to put the whole thing together, so we're going to look at the rest of it. So just a quick recap of phase one and phase two. If you haven't watched them already, revert back to those. Not going to spend too much time on these. Not neutral, opening up a little bit, rolling out. Rotating, not coming straight up. Right arm, right knee. One, hand where the elbow is. Two, so you're not just rolling straight out. We want this horizontal line, so we roll out onto elbow. Hand where elbow is, as demonstrated in the previous one, where you're just practicing that move. Then we pick the hips up, so that's where we got to. So we had phase one, just doing that movement. Phase two, adding, picking the hips up, bit more body weight. 3, 2, 1. So that's where we got to. We also had a look at how to get the weight in position and do it load bearing. So the next part then is the actual get up part. So as we know, that works just a standalone shorter ab routine as well, ab core routine, especially if we're using those weights. So the next stage, we get to 1, 2, we pick these hips up, that's 3, that's where we got to. So number 4 now, I'm going to show you from a few different angles. I need to get this knee, I'm sliding it back, not doing this, tight hips. I'm sliding it back, so I'm almost sliding back through the lace. And all you're looking to do is, if you think about trying to get your left knee back towards your left wrist, now if you haven't got your hips up high enough, you're not going to be able to do it. If your hips are low, people get tight hips as well, and they try and do this. If your hips are tight, maybe revert back to some of our mobility routines. Check out the playlists there, they're really going to help you. Aids performance, removes aches and pains, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we're in number 3. Get them hips right up. Weight on the left hand, right foot, contralateral, as we know, opposite hip and shoulder. Drag that knee back to the wrist. Keep looking at the weight. I'm just looking at the camera so I can see what I'm doing, but keeping this vertical line. As I say horizontal earlier, I do know what I'm doing, honest. Now what we do from there, we push off, and I turn this leg out at the same time. Now I'm in a hip flexor position, hip flexor stretch position, and you can adjust if you find yourself a bit wide, because you may need to adjust to actually get your hips through. We'll look at that bit in a minute. You can adjust and you squeeze your glutes, which is your butt, and you stand up strong. In reverse, reverse lunge, left knee down to the floor. Keep looking at the weight. I'm turning to my side, not going backwards. A lot of people go backwards. Turning to the side. That's an exercise in itself, the kneeling windmill. However, from there, turn to the side. Now all I do is this turn again. This is the all important turn. A lot of people don't do it and they try and get their hips through. So I'm in this kneeling hip flexor position. Drop the weight to the side. Keep looking at the bow. Turn the foot in. Now maybe a subtle lift at the hips. Get the leg through, don't overreach. And now we're back into position 3, 2, and 1. So I'll show you again. 1, 2, and 3. Now 4, we're dragging that knee back to wrist. I push off, find my hip flexor stretch. You can adjust because you're going to stand up. Squeeze your glutes, stand up strong. In reverse, left knee to floor, to the side. Turn the back leg in. Subtle adjust. You may need to adjust here. Get the leg through. 3, 2, and 1. So from this angle, let's try and show you from a different angle. I come up. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm driving this knee back towards the wrist. Lift the hips up, get the wrist. Ideally you should keep looking at that weight. Obviously I'm just trying to stay in shot. So it looks like this. Push off. You can adjust, you can stand up strong. Now in reverse. Reverse lunge. Knee to the floor. Hand to the side. Keep looking at the bow. Here's the all important. Turn that left leg. Turning it inwards. Get it through. 3, 2, and 1. So load bearing. Here's my weight. If you don't want to pull it across, just going to drag that weight in, protect your shoulders. and dragging it. Roll on the side. Use the arm, press it. Vertical. Roll out quick. Bit of momentum to get yourself going. 1. Hand where elbow is. 2. Hips. 3. Knee towards the wrist. 4. Push off strong. 5. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes. Adjust your footing to stand up. 6. We're going to go 5. Reverse lunge. 4. Hand down to the side. Turn the leg through. Find 3. Don't overreach. Lower the hips. 3, 2. Slide it out. And 1. Pull down. Roll to the side. You want to change from the floor. Drag around your head so you don't have to pull it across. Wrap your shoulders. Just drag it around the back. Roll in. And repeat on the left. That's all I'm doing with that drag. That's how you can swap. However, I'm also going to demonstrate in the next video. I'm going to demonstrate the reverse get up. Now that's one I learned through Steve Maxwell from his Kettlebell Spartan 300 workout. I think the theory is with the reverse get up is it's less awkward to change. So let me just demonstrate that. You start standing. So if you know how to press your weight, clean and press, whatever, you've already got your weight up there, so you can change in a standing position as opposed to being on the floor where it's a bit more awkward. So you just start standing and you finish standing, hence the term reverse get up. I've already done this one. I think I'll go through the other one. Left arm, right leg back to the side, turn it through, exactly the same movement. Out, not too neutral. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, and 3. Knee back to rest, push off, adjust, and there you go. And then I could just change over there. So demonstrate load bearing. So what I'm trying to say, I don't have to drag it around on the floor. Look at the weight. Reverse lunge, hands to the side, through. Now you can always adjust a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. So instead of pulling it down, trying to drag it behind the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easier switch and continue. So there you have it. That is our full Turkish get-up tutorial, as well as our reverse get-up variation. So give those a go. If you're struggling, you can always, like I say, revert back to the earlier one. There's also some videos on kneeling windmills as well. But I don't want to overcomplicate it. It's just easier just to break it down with those 6 simple moves. Revert to the first one though, that will really help. You can also get in on our Get Up Challenge. Check out all the benefits of that there. It's a great total body strength and conditioning movement, functional, opposite hip and shoulder. You're moving how your body's designed to move. With the weights, you're going to build strength and tone and burn fat. Improve mobility, agility, all these kind of things. There's a little bit of mental resilience there, and it's a great health test, about we're all about health and longevity. Our lifeline our healthline and lifeline want to move together, as opposed to, people's healthline slows down. So the Turkish Get-up is a great kind of gauge for longevity. They use it as like how long you're going to live, all that kind of stuff, because being able to get up if we fall, being able to get up as we age, if you're immobile, you haven't got the strength and stability to be able to get up, they reckon that's a good signal for your ongoing longevity. However, you can check all that out in the in the post below. You can also sign up and grab our free 5-pillar health and fitness, health and longevity guide. Learn all about the 5 pillars. There's a meal plan included. Can subscribe, get some more tutorials, workouts, all that kind of thing. But that's it for today, so I'll catch you on the next one.